Hey, what's going on, Portal Masters? Robert Welkner here from CoinOpTV. Last week I was at the San Diego Comic Convention checking out all the fun toys, movies, video games, anime, whatever was going on. But one of the cooler things was that the Skylanders had a booth. They had a game truck, a booth inside. They had different pods where you can play Skylanders track team in different locations. That was tons of fun. I already put up a video of me vlogging around the Skylanders Trap Team game truck, so hopefully you check that out. I'll try and put a link in the description below. But in this video, I got some highlights from the Skylanders panel that consisted of I-Wei from Toys for Bob, Rich Horvitz, the voice of Kaos, and also Ron Mars, the writer for the Skylanders comic book that's coming out soon. So let's just check out some of these clips. I don't have the complete panel, but I did see Activision there filming the entire thing, so maybe they'll kind of put up some of their little highlights on their own YouTube channel as well, so make sure you check out their YouTube channel. But for right now, let's check out some highlights from the Skylanders panel from San Diego Comic-Con.
How do you think of these characters?
The characters it's a long process, as you'll see here. Sometimes we kind of put things on the hold for a long time, so if you go to the next slide, you'll see right here, that's Crypt King. So he started off...
You guys can cheer for Crypt King.
So he started off as kind of in Giants. He was going to be a giant, and for various reasons we kind of put him on hold while we worked on Giants and kind of finished it off. And so when we brought him back, this is what he looks like now. So the bottom image there, as one of the first Giants I actually drew, was this guy. And you know, the idea was like, what would Chop Chop look like if it's like a giant mega Chop Chop daddy kind of thing.
You draw some of concept art as well?
Yeah.
You do it all? Yeah. When you came up with Kaos, with the image, you just saw the final version basically?
Yeah, I saw the final version of Kaos, so I haven't seen any of those. That was new for me to see right now as well. Right. And Kaos was just diminutive, and I love that. I love little characters because I'm large. Why do you laugh at that? So I like that because it's just like he's got this Napoleon complex, and I like that. And even when I take pictures with people that are fans of Kaos, I always do the same hands because there's just an image of Kaos in my mind when I was creating the voice of him just shaking his fist at the world. Right. He just shakes his fist at everything. No one takes him seriously.
Well, he's such a great character, and your background is incredible. Can you tell people a little bit about your background, in the acting world stuff?
So, that's me on the right of Billy Day. I like pie. Destroy your dog. And then on the left, I don't know who that is. He sounds a lot like Kaos, but he is Zim! I am Zim, Invader Zim. Yeah.
And you did acting originally like head of the class?
Oh man, yeah. That's I don't know if anybody remembers head of the class.
Head of the class, different strokes.
I did a film in the 80s that a lot of people may or may not remember called Summer School. I played a nerd. It was a stretch. Why do you laugh? I played Alan Ekian, and he kind of talked like this. I am an Ekian rat. Oh no, I'm just stuck in that voice.
Kaos is all consuming for you. So you obviously done a lot of animation stuff, but have transitioned very successfully into doing video game voices. Yeah. Like Kaos, what kind of attracted you, or what drew you to Skylanders when they first talked about it?
Well, animation has taken kind of a twisty road as of the last 10 years, I would say. That a lot of animation is being done in video games. Yeah. And the more we progress in video games, they're epic. And so that is where animation is in video games. So that was just a natural transition into video games for me. What drew me to Skylanders is that I'm a story mode guy, and I love story mode games, and I thought that not only were the characters really interesting, but I thought that they were funny, and I like funny stories.
Can you relate it all to Kaos? I mean, you come him almost, I feel.
Yeah.
You walk around the house speaking as Kaos?
No, it's kind of a running joke. I'm often asked on panels, do I mess with people like when I go to the drive-thru?
Right.
I will have an egg McMuffin. But I don't do that. And a hash browns! No, I don't do that. But I will do this. And my kids go nuts when I do this, but I'll drive through and I'll go, yeah, I'd like a quarter pounder with cheese, large fries, and Coke, please. And my kids will go, why are you doing that? And I'll say, wait for it. And the person's like, okay, would you like to supersize that, ma'am? And I say, this is not a ma'am! I am a sir!
It must be so much fun to be here.
Yes!
So obviously, Kaos is taking on a life of his own. But in this game, I think they tell me there's a little bit of a kinder side to Kaos. Is he softening up?
Is there? Yes, he does soften up for this game.
Why? Tell us. Take us inside the psyche.
Am I at liberty to say?
I don't know.
I'm at liberty to say. Well, we've got these Doom Raiders. And these Doom Raiders, I initially joined forces with. But they're a little bit out of Kaos's control. And Kaos likes to control them. So where else does he have to turn for to help him but the Sky Losers? But I mean the Skylanders. I love them, yes. And so I have to make them believe that I am good and that I really want to help them catch the Doom Raiders. I mean, I really do.
Deceptive Kaos.
Yeah.
So is the voice different?
This was a fine line that we walked because when you want to be nice and everyone knows you're not, you always just sound like you're putting it on.
Yeah.
So it was a fine line that we worked on during the sessions in which it was like, hello, Sky Losers. But my original take was, yes, hello, Sky Losers. I mean Skylanders. But it was too chaosy, and he had to be nicer. So it's a little bit different. I think people are going to like it. Or else!
What can fans expect this year that they may not have been expecting?
So we're coming out with Eon's Elite. These are special collectors, characters that you see. We're going to have 8 of them. They're going to be, the first 2 you see there, Spyro and Chop Chop. They'll come in this special collector's case with a lenticular 3D background, very cool. Everything would be completely metallic and has a gold base. So these will be in limited quantities coming out this fall.
Very cool. You guys check it out. Two of them there. I know they're actually going to be down at the booth. People will be able to look at them, and they'll be coming out this fall, as you mentioned. So this is special, and they'll obviously still work with the portal. Makes it full-blown.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's a Generation 1 characters, but they have 3 times the power boost. So you should just be able to kind of cruise through the game with these guys.
So there it is, a quick look at the Skylanders panel from Comic-Con. It was great. I-Wei kind of showed a bunch of concept art. I couldn't really film that from the position I was in, kind of showing Kaos from different iterations of development, and Rich was there kind of doing voices for each of the characters for Kaos, kind of mimicking what he would sound like in the different looks. They also talked about Eon's Elite. No new information outside of that we know Spyro and Chop Chop are going to be in Eon's Elite. I put up a video for that already, so maybe you guys have seen that video for Eon's Elite. And I did put up a vlog with me and I-Wei and me and Rich Horvitz after the panel, so hopefully you guys check that out. I'll try and put some links in the description below so you can check that out. So there it is. I don't know if they're going to do more Skylanders panels at other conventions or events, but let's talk about in the comments. Maybe Activision will read some of these comments and go like, hey, we need to put some more Skylanders panels, some more costume contests, things like that out there for you Portal Masters around the US, around the world, globally, internationally. And if you didn't know already, I did a different video just showing some highlights from the panels, the custom contest that was at the panel as well. So hope you guys get to check that out. That's it for this video. Thanks a bunch, Portal Masters, for tuning in. For CoinOpTV, we'll see you next time.
I, Kaos, command you foolish human fools to subscribe to CoinOpTV or face the terrible toothy